Johnny? John? Johnny. Johnny. Operator, this is an emergency. I need an ambulance. 3717. Police! Police!
All units in Sunset District, 459 and 187 reported at 3717 Alston. Suspect fled on motorcycle, believed headed north on Claremont. Male Caucasian, blonde, wearing denim jacket and jeans.
That's our boy.
We're following a motorcycle described in murder robbery at 3717 Alston. Suspect fits description. Will not respond. Code 33.
Heading northeast now, on Twin Peaks Boulevard.
Crank her up, buddy boy. It's heading right for us. Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters.
Come in 8-1.
We're heading southwest on Twin Peaks Boulevard. In a position to intercept 459-187.
Right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have him present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, a lawyer will be appointed to you without any charge for questioning. You understand the rights as I've told them to you?
Hey, I didn't mean to hurt the kid. He just got in the way and I shoved him, that's all. You hear me? I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't mean to do it.
Get him out of here.
This is a preliminary hearing to determine whether there is sufficient evidence to bind the defendant, Artis Pierce, over for trial. Are the people ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready?
Ready, Your Honor, but first we'd like to move to suppress evidence under Section 1538.5 of the Penal Code of the State of California.
What is it that the defense seeks to suppress?
Any statements, admissions, or confessions, written or oral, allegedly made by the defendant during the time of the arrest.
What does that mean? I don't know, Mr. Hobbs.
Very well. Proceed, gentlemen.
People call Inspector Steve Keller.
You were the arresting officer then, Inspector Keller?
Yes, sir.
Now, after the arrest, while you were still at the same Twin Peaks location where the defendant was apprehended, did you advise him of his constitutional rights?
Yes, sir, I did.
And what, if anything, did he say after you had advised him?
He said he didn't mean to kill the boy, that the boy had just got in his way, so he shoved him.
I have nothing further.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Courtney.
Inspector Keller, did you advise the defendant of his rights by reading from the Miranda card or from memory?
By memory, but I can assure you I didn't leave anything out. You want me to tell it to you right now?
No, that won't be necessary, Inspector. I'm not questioning your memory or your integrity. Now, did you tell Mr. Pierce that anything he said could be used against him?
Yes, sir, that's on the Miranda.
Just yes or no, Inspector, thank you. Did the defendant tell you he wanted to talk to you?
No.
Did he say anything to you at all during the entire course of your instructions to him?
No?
Did you ask him whether or not he understood?
Yes, sir.
Did he tell you he understood?
No, he just said he didn't mean to kill the boy.
Thank you, Inspector.
You may step down, Inspector. Mr. Prosecutor, do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor. The people rest.
Does the defense have any evidence to introduce at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Call the defendant, Artis Pierce.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your full name, please.
Artis Pierce.
Be seated.
Mr. Pierce, do you remember being stopped by police officers on the day in question?
Yeah,
Did the officers speak to you?
I think so.
You think so, Mr. Pierce? What do you mean by that?
Well, if they did, I couldn't hear them.
Well, why is that, Mr. Pierce?
Well, I wear a hearing aid, and I can't hear without it.
You wear a hearing aid,
Yeah,
and you have one on now.
yeah,
But you didn't have one on when the officer spoke to you?
no.
Then you didn't hear or understand anything said to you by the officer who just testified?
Not a word.
And you are an otologist, Dr. Markman?
That's correct.
How long have you known the defendant?
Mr. Pierce has been a patient of mine for almost 3 years now.
Well, can you tell us, please, Doctor, the extent of the damage to your patient's hearing?
Certainly. Mr. Pierce has a hearing threshold of 35 decibels. That is to say, he has total loss of hearing in his left ear and a 35% loss in his right.
35% loss in his right. And he still has 65% hearing in one ear. He must be able to hear something.
Only garbled sounds.
Well, then, is it your opinion, Dr. Markman, that The defendant could not have heard or understood the instructions spoken to him during the time of his arrest?
It isn't even a question of opinion, Mr. Courtney. My patient couldn't have heard anything without that hearing aid.
Your witness, counsel.
No questions.
Mr. Prosecutor, do you have anything further concerning the motion?
No, Your Honor.
Then the court finds that the defendant, not having heard or been aware of his rights, the admission of guilt was illegally obtained and the motion to suppress is granted.
What does that mean?
It means that what Pierce said about shoving Johnny can't be used as evidence.
Oh, you mean now? Or at the trial?
Mr. Hobbs, we don't have any other evidence to offer. No fingerprints, nothing left behind. We can't even get to trial unless we put you on the stand to tell the court what you saw. And your testimony has to be rock solid.
No, what do you mean he won't get to trial? He murdered my kid.
Mr. Prosecutor, do you have any other evidence to be presented for the purposes of this preliminary hearing or for purposes of a trial at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, and in view of the unexpected evidence just presented by the defense, I'd ask the court's indulgence for a few moments.
All right. Mr. Clerk.
He did it. He said he did it. He's guilty.
Mr. Hobbs, please try to stay calm. What he said doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is whether you can convince Judge Girardi that you couldn't be wrong about who you saw in the house. And you've got to do it while that attorney is trying to make you look as though you'd identify anybody just to get an eye for an eye.
What happens if he does that? I mean, if it makes me seem uncertain.
Well, then we can't get to trial. We have to place him in the house.
You mean that man killed my grandson and he can go scot-free?
What about a deal? Maybe.
A deal? What do you mean, a deal?
I think I could get him to plead guilty to burglary, second degree at least.
What's that, 1 to 14?
1 to 14? Listen, he killed my son.
Mr. O'Brien.
Yes, Your Honor. Those are your choices, Mr. Hobbs. We still got a shot with your testimony, but you've got to stay cool. And he'll be coming after you with every trick in the book.
All right. Put me on the stand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The people call Robert Hobbs.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah, I do.
State your full name, please.
Robert Allen Hobbs.
Be seated.
Mr. Hobbs, I call your attention to the defendant, Artis Pierce, and ask you to tell the court when you first saw him. Mr. Hobbs.
There's been a mistake.
Mr. Hobbs, I don't think you understood my question.
I understand everything you're saying, Mr. O'Brien. But I've never seen that man in my life before.
Your father told us you were here. He's worried about you.
He's her father.
Well, went by your office. Mr. Parker said you'd quit.
Mr. Hobbs, I can't tell you how sorry I am the way things turned out.
I know. I appreciate you telling me.
I want to hope it all stops here. The killing. Does it?
It stops with Artis Pierce, Lieutenant.
Now, that doesn't answer it. You had a chance to identify him in court. I'd appreciate it if you tell me why you didn't.
Second-degree burglary.
A year minimum sentence. Seems so useless.
Artist Pierce is out in the streets. We could have stopped that.
That year, maybe.
We could have spent this year finding information to try him for murder, Mr. Hobbs. Judge said we could refile any time we want to.
It's over.
Is it? Now, you're a bright man. You knew he was guilty, you let him go. Did you have a reason? You gonna kill him, Mr. Hobbs?
Morelli 22.
Automatic weapon, clip fed. Takes it either long or short. It's more than sufficient to frighten even your average prowler. Here.
It just, it seems small. Do you have something?
Something more powerful?
Yeah.
Sure. We got 32, 38s, 45s, magnums. Of course, your magnum. This is your most powerful weapon.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take that. And I'll need some bullets, 6 or whatever it takes.
They come by the box, sir. Do you want me to include a box also?
Please.
That comes to 120 plus your state tax. Will this be cash or cards?
No cash. I'll pay cash.
Okay, we'll need your name, your address, your arrest record, if any. For the gun registration, sir. It goes to Sacramento and San Francisco PD. It's routine. It's almost automatic. You'll have your gun within 5 days. I'll phone you if you like.
5 days?
That's right. Your magnum will be yours in 5 days, sir. Your name?
Hobbs. Robert Hobbs. Dad? Dad? This box has all my papers in it. The deed to the house, and pink slip on the car, insurance receipts, everything.
Yep, what can I do?
I want you to get rid of them for me. I want you to get rid of the house, the mortgage, the car, everything.
I don't quite think I get you, Robert.
Well, here's a card the real estate guy left. If Mary died, in case I wanted to sell the house, and I'll give him a call.
That mean you're coming back up to Utah? Give an old man a hand on a sheep ranch?
No, it just means I don't want any of these things anymore.
All right, okay. As long as you know the door's open.
And
Robert, can I say something?
Sure.
I know we had different ideas about things. I maybe didn't understand everything the way I should have when you were a boy. I couldn't understand why you didn't like ranching, that kind of thing. I couldn't figure why all the time you had your nose in books. But, Robert, I'll be 70 next spring. All we got is each other now. I was thinking maybe we could do a few things together. Before you get too old to keep up.
I couldn't keep up with you at 14. I hate to imagine what I do now. Dad, look, there's something I have to do. And if it happens, I may not be able to come up for a while.
Robert, I'm just asking you to think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I just don't want you to plan on it, that's all.
Shoot, why not plan? That's all I've got to do.
Well, you got to get rid of this house for me. Give this guy a call, will you?
Okay. Robert, you bought a gun. What whatever in the world for?
Protection.
Then at 14, he was busted again for shoplifting. Wasn't your usual kid stuff. He had special pockets sewn in the linings of his coat. He got busted with $200 worth of merchandise, and he drew suspension. All right, let's see. We got 4, 5, 6 sets of foster parents, 6 runaways. Finally, at 15, he drew reformatory.
How long?
3 years.
Then?
Then it gets heavy. We got assault, attempted rape, burglary, resisting arrest, suspicion of burglary, suspicion of burglary.
Real pattern, huh?
Yeah.
Well, with a record like his, all those arrests, he wasn't nailed every time.
Now, there's got to be some that were unsolved.
Right. We check out everything we have against Pierce and see if one of them sticks.
All right, I'll put Lessing on it. You know what's been bothering me?
What?
The hearing aid. We never found it.
He wasn't wearing it.
But why not? A guy who's ripped off as many houses as Pierce has needs all the help he can get.
So he was wearing a hearing aid in the house.
And that would put it in one of 2 places.
Are he tangled with Hobbs or Twin Peaks?
Right.
You know, those things have serial numbers like wristwatches.
And guns, they got to be registered with the manufacturers. If that hearing aid was in Hobbs's house,
then we can prove he was there. We don't need a confession. We don't need Hobbs' testimony.
And that's enough evidence for O'Brien to take him to trial.
Mr. Hobbs, what is it? What's happened? Nothing's happened. We're just going to need your help.
Is this room pretty much the same as when your son Robert fought with Pierce?
Pretty much. Someone has cleaned it up.
I did, yes.
Did you find a hearing aid?
Hearing aid?
Yeah.
You know, the kind that Pierce was wearing in the courtroom.
You think he lost it here?
Well, if he did, it's evidence to prove that Pierce was here.
And if we could prove he was here?
Then the DA can prove that he killed Johnny.
Do we have your permission to bring the lab team in to look for it?
Well, I don't see why Robert would mind.
Where's Robert now?
He had things to do.
You worried about him, Mr. Hobbs?
I am.
Well, what do you think he's going to do?
You better have a look at something.
Gun receipt.
Approved?
Shouldn't be.
Well, that's one thing we can stop.
Blessing.
Lee, we ought to be getting a gun registration application from a Robert Hobbs. Number 377. I want that application killed.
Right.
One other thing, Lee. I want a lab crew here at Hobbs' place. We're looking for a hearing aid. Yeah. I'll get you the description and the serial number.
You want to hear back on the unsolved?
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a murder during commission of burglary. Last June. James Polston.
Lochner handled it.
Lochner booked a guy named Jack Strand. Mrs. Polston couldn't give us a sure ID. He was released. The other guy was never found. All Mrs. Polston remembered was that he took off on a big chopper.
Motorcycle? Well, you call her in and have her take a look at those mug books. Make sure she gets a good look at Pierce's ugly puss.
Will do.
No, it's none of this. This only brings it all up again, you know.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
I mean, it's not as if I didn't do all this before.
No, ma'am.
Now, you know, you people had one of them.
Yes.
His name was Strand. I mean, you had him.
Well, they told us at the lineup that the identification was inconclusive.
Well, I was upset. I mean, I'm still upset. A year ago, June. I'm still upset. I haven't remarried. I hardly even go out.
Next page, please, ma'am.
Mike? Yeah.
Excuse me, please.
You stopped my gun from it.
That's right.
You can't do that. That gun was for my protection. And there's nothing in the law.
The law. You gave up on the law when you lied in court. And if I have to bend every rule, I'm going to. Come here. Now, you listen to me. We both know what you're up to, so let's lay the cards on the table. You're going to try to kill this punk, aren't you? Well, aren't you? It's stupid. It's illegal. And you would be lousy at it. Now, you're a nice guy. But this isn't your game. Why don't you let me handle it? We think we've got a handle on him. And if it comes through, the DA will refile. We'll put him back in prison behind bars for life, and that way you win and I win.
Win with what? A hearing aid? Forget it. And I told your lab team to forget it, too.
You told them to leave your house?
Look, Lieutenant, you made a mistake, a big mistake. All right. Maybe you're not responsible for it, technically. But the fact is, the man who killed my son is walking the streets today because of you.
Well, that's the way you see it.
That's exactly the way I see it. I see you wasting a lot of time looking for some needle in a haystack somewhere. Well, that's not good enough for me.
No, well, what would you want?
If Artis Pierce was wearing a hearing aid.
He was.
All right, then he could have lost it during the fight with me, and your lab men didn't find it after Johnny was killed.
They weren't looking for it then.
My dad didn't find it.
Your dad's not a cop.
The point is, if he was wearing that hearing aid, he could have lost it anywhere. Outside the house, down one of the streets where you chased him, the very place that you arrested him. And so that you may never find it. Isn't that the truth?
And your solution is to commit murder.
Lieutenant, you got a whole big city here. The switchboard down there is loaded with calls, your file cabinets with complaints. You take care of the city. And you let me take care of Artis Pierce.
No, I won't. I can't lay a hand on you until you break the law, commit a crime. You know it and I know it. But the crime that you're about to commit, well, that crime is the worst crime of all.
That's right. You're absolutely right. But Artis Pierce committed it first.
Mrs. Poston has just made an ID.
Now, I just don't know how I missed him before, Lieutenant. Steve was very patient.
Show me.
It's here.
Who is the guy?
Willie Frankel. He's doing 20 to life in Arizona for armed robbery.
Did you show her the other guy? Nothing. Mrs. Poston, thank you.
Yeah, but if he's in prison, then he's couldn't.
Thank you for coming.
I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, I'm still very upset. It was only a year ago, June, and I...
We appreciate your coming, Mrs. Poston. going through with it. He's going to take a crack at Pierce.
You told him about the hearing?
Mm-hmm. He won't buy it. He told the lab team to leave the house.
We'll have to get a search warrant.
Well, a search warrant takes time we haven't got. Yeah, Stone. Markman? No, I didn't call him Markman.
I called him.
Just a moment.
Your doctor. Dr. Markman. Yes, sir. This is the doctor that testified on behalf of his patient, Artist Pierce. Is that correct? Fine. Would you please give me the name and serial number of the hearing aid that Mr. Pierce lost? Right. Yes. That's a Clarion? Could you spell? Right. C-L-A-R-I-O-N. And the number is X13582.
And when you're interested in quick sale, well, the open house is the best way to get the fastest play. We'll slap out a couple of signs. Myself, I kind of prefer the catchy ones, bright, say fluorescent orange. Oh, and like I told you, we've got to be prepared for the nut fringe. The weirdos that want to go through the house simply because, well, you know, because of what happened to little Jimmy.
Johnny.
Oh, and speaking of that Little League trophy there and the model airplane and the erector set, things like that, can you kind of put them away somewhere?
Why would I want to do that?
To make a sale, Mr. Hobbs. You'd be amazed at the things that turn a buyer off. Okay, it's a deal then. We'll put the signs out. I'll move this place for you. It's a lovely residence. Got a lot of charm. Oh, the models and the trophy, Mr. Hobbs, it would help a lot.
Okay, what's this all about? Just a coincidence or what? Okay. You know where I work, where I drink. I also know about the Corona Hotel where you live. And where you turned your bike in to get it rebuilt. What for? What's it to you where I live, what I do? Now, you stay out of my tracks. Or you're just ordering yourself a box, man. Now, you had your chance. You could have put me away, but you buckled. Now, butt out. They'll pick you up off the street with a broom and dustpan. never learn, do you? I told you to back off. If you get creamed, it's nobody's fault but your own.
That's what you want, isn't it? Huh? I bash your brains in on him right before the judge again, huh? I'm gonna kill you if I have to. But not right now. Not here.
Look, buddy, I just can't do this, you know. No, I mean it, you know. They'd have my head. See, it's not me. It's the law. Everything that goes out of here has to be registered. That's the law. It's not me. See, I can't do this. I mean, I just can't do it. I can't do this, don't you understand? I mean, even if I wanted to, the old man who runs this place, he knows every piece of stock in here. I mean, he'd know. Listen, what do you want it for?
Is that enough?
It's not worth anything like this. That's more money than I see in 6 months in this place. I gotta know what... Just take it and get out, okay? If the old man asks me about anything, I'm gonna have to...
Bullets, Magnum.
Okay. Just get out, okay?
Warrant, Mr. Hobbs. Hard to come by on a Saturday. Robert in?
No. Maybe it's better that way. All right, fellas, when you go in, everything in the room double-checked. Pull a carpet, the works.
Lieutenant, I want to show you something.
Sure.
Steve, heating vent.
Right.
Those are Roberts.
Blood?
Yeah. These are torn. He took them off last night.
What happened?
I don't know. My guess is he tangled with Pierce.
Well, where's Robert now?
I don't know that either. I heard him come in last night, come up here. I came to the door. I was going to tell him you were on your way over with the warrant and all. It was locked. I heard the water running in there, so I went back to my room. The next thing I heard was the door closing downstairs, but by the time I got there, he was in his car and driving off. Then I came right back up here and I found these. And the first aid kit was open in there. You've got to pick him up, Lieutenant.
He hasn't broken any laws.
He's going to. He's going to kill a man.
Hey, buddy of mine, Pierce is staying here. Artist Pierce. He told me about the rates and everything, and I thought it'd be a good place for me to stay.
Yeah? How long would you be staying?
Well, a few months, anyway. A couple in advance, Barrett?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks. That's right. Yeah, hey, I'll get your receipt.
Oh, later, Barrett. Can I get a room anywhere close to Artist?
Right next door, close enough?
Oh, terrific.
Okay.
Not the key.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, there you go.
I don't know. I think we're kidding ourselves. It's crazy to take such a long shot.
Nothing's crazy, buddy boy, if we can save a man's life. Say, the rest of the trash, is it still here?
Still here. I just picked up. I didn't throw anything away.
Andy, I want you to check the trash piece by piece. Vince, you made a picture of the kid, didn't you?
Yeah. You got them with you? In the truck. I'll get them.
I don't have to look at those, do I?
No, we just want to check it through with the rest of the room, see if anything is missing.
The only thing missing is Robert. I keep hearing him say he had something to do. Funny how life goes. I tried to get Robert to go on the hunt with me every year he was home. But just the thought of killing a buck turned his stomach. And now he's out stalking a man.
Maybe not. We've got a tail on Pierce. They haven't seen him anywhere around.
You know what he's doing, Lieutenant. And I know what he's doing. I just wish he did.
If he starts anything, the boys will stop him.
Mr. Hobbs, where's the Ferris wheel?
The Ferris wheel?
Yeah, the erector set. Looks like it was right here on the floor.
Oh, the real estate people asked me to get it out of here.
Well, where is it now?
In the garage.
Come on.
Right out there.
Inspectors 35 to headquarters.
Go ahead, 35.
We're 1020 at 8249 Front Street, the Corona Hotel. Pierce just went inside. No sign of Hobbs.
Hey, thanks.
What for?
Your buddy. Business being the way it's been, we sure appreciate you talking up the place that way.
My buddy.
Yeah, Roberts.
Roberts. 6 feet tall, light hair, brown eyes, easy going.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's him.
Where'd you put him?
Right next door, 205.
Thanks.
Pierce? Pierce?
Go ahead, use it. I would have, and you?
I got more respect for the law than you, Hobbs. They're not gonna find you in here with a bullet in you. They're gonna find you in your own place, where you slipped in the tub.
No, not this time, Pierce. You gotta play one way.
Stay back!
One way or another.
Crazy. Hold it! Drop it! Hey, it's not mine, it's his. He tried to kill me with it. I just took it away from him.
Wall, let's go. Let's go.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to answer for that, Mr. Hobbs.
Hey, wait a minute, I told you, it's not me!
It was you, Pierce.
Well, what's the charge?
Murder of Johnny Hobbs.
Oh, you guys blew that already once.
Sometimes you get a second chance. All right, I'm coming. Hours like this, I might as well have gone to med school.
Med school, huh? Going's one thing, getting through's another.
Yeah, right now, all I'm worried about is getting through the day without any breakfast. What are we rushing about, anyway?
Harbor Patrol dragged in a boat. Looks like some guy on that boat got careless with a spear gun. They want us to check it out.
A fishing party?
No, he was by himself when they spotted it.
What time was that?
Around 7. Spotted by a Japanese freighter.
Was it inbound or outbound?
In.
Better check to see if anybody on board saw anything else.
The captain's name was Tajima. He said there was another boat or a person near it.
You really know how to make a guy feel like a slow starter, don't you?
Well, what do I need with beauty sleep?
You got a name on the victim?
Marshall. Fred Marshall.
Fred Marshall? You're kidding.
Name mean something?
Well, there may be more than one, but the man I'm thinking of's a bigwig in Washington. I think it's the Department of Commerce. The word is he's being groomed for the next senatorial election. Even the man who's stepping down wants him, Ralph Bowen.
How do you keep up with all that stuff?
Interests me. You got any other info?
He's on a boat. At the dock. Steel shaft through his heart.
That's him. This wasn't an accident.
How come so fast?
Marshall was, he was a water freak. Half the pictures I ever saw, he was either in a boat or standing in a wetsuit with some world's record fish.
Couldn't he make one mistake?
Not like that, no. No, anybody with his experience would never load a spear gun out of the water.
Well, how about another kind? Let's say the people kind.
Well, the papers never sounded like that. You know, he's good-looking, good speaker, married to the right woman. She was always in the fashion page in the newspaper, on television for some good cause.
You got a knife? Here, cut this.
What do you got?
Well, this is all his equipment here. It's all dry.
Well, so's the gun.
Here, shake it. How long does it take for a thing like that to drain?
This has been used today.
Was he in the water, Doc?
No. His hair and his suit is dry.
Probably been wiped from prints, but have the lab take a look at it anyway.
Yes, sir.
We'll also have them lift anything on the ladder here.
Right.
He was from out of town. Say, whose boat was this?
Belongs to Reed Bradshaw.
The shipping guy?
Yes, sir.
Say, didn't you say that Marshall was in commerce?
He is, yeah.
Okay. Let's find out where he was staying and what he was doing here.
Lap of luxury.
Can't get much classier.
So what's so good about being a doctor? Want to get you better places?
The difference is room service with a suite and wander around the lobby here with a hungry stomach. Come on, let's hit the coffee shop before we go here.
You can't afford it. May I help you, sir?
Yes, would you give this to the manager, please?
Sure. What is it?
Search warrant. Police, keep your hands right where they are.
I beg your pardon.
Lieutenant, this is Boyd Caldwell, Mr. Marshall's administrative assistant. He has the adjoining suite.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much. If we need anything else, we'll let you know.
Fine, fine.
Lieutenant Stone, homicide. Inspector Killer.
Excuse me, but you do know Mr. Marshall is dead?
Yes. The coroner's office asked me to come down to make an identification.
Something in that stack of papers you need to do that?
These are documents to be presented to an investigating subcommittee of the United States Senate.
Really? Huh? Well, then I think they ought to be left right where they are.
Now, wait a minute.
Mr. Caldwell, we have reason to believe that Marshall's death is not an accident.
That's crazy. Of course it was an accident. Why would anyone want to kill Fred Marshall?
Something in that stack of papers, maybe.
Now, look. His death was an accident. And I have to have these papers to prepare for the investigating committee of Senator Bowen.
We need everything to be just the way Mr. Marshall left it.
Now, there's a court order on its way to seal this room.
One call to Washington, and you'll never get it.
You pick up one more paper, and you're going to be arrested for obstruction of justice.
You have no right to intimidate...
You want to hear all about rights? He'll read them to you. Otherwise, maybe you just ought to go back into your own room.
All right, Lieutenant. But these papers and the rest of Mr. Marshall's personal effects will be flown to Washington with his body, probably this afternoon.
The body remains here. Belongs to the city of San Francisco till after the autopsy.
Autopsy?
That's right.
But now, look, we're not talking about some drunk found dead in an alley. Mr. Marshall was a man of substance, a beloved public servant.
Somebody loved him so much that they drilled him with a spear gun.
I do trust you'll phrase that a little more delicately when you discuss this with Mrs. Marshall.
Well, is she here?
She's on an incoming flight. I'm meeting her at the airport at noon.
While you're out there, don't get any ideas about leaving.
And give you free rein to assassinate the character of a dead man? Not likely.
So what do you think?
Well, I think that the City Hall switchboard is going to be in for a very, very good workout.
Yeah. Look at this.
Huh?
You know that shipbuilder whose boat Marshall was on?
Yeah, Bradshaw?
Yeah. He had a development deal with the government going.
Now, what do you know about contracts?
Just enough to let the DA's office translate them for me.
Okay. Let's get all this stuff over there, have a detail in here for prints. I'll look for Bradshaw, and since you're so interested in politics, why don't you go down to the federal building and have a talk with that, what's his name? The senator, what's his name?
Bowen, Ralph Bowen.
I just don't know what to say, Inspector. That young man was so vigorous, so vibrant. That's just hard to accept somehow. And you're investigating. That means you suspect that Fred's death was deliberate?
Well, I understand your office is investigating too, Senator. Do you have any reason to believe it was deliberate?
Well, are you implying that Fred was involved with anything dishonest?
No, sir. No, we don't have any information like that now. But I was hoping I could discuss the
I
nature of your
handpicked that young man to succeed me in the Senate. Do you think I'd put my reputation behind him if I thought he was involved with anything dishonest?
Well, then it wasn't his office that you were investigating.
Well, absolutely not. It was a general investigation into the misuse of public funds, specifically large contracts to industry.
Well, why was it being held in San Francisco?
Well, there's a pilot program going on in this town to create a new kind of merchant ship, one built with new materials and new techniques, a product our technology must create in order to keep pace with low-cost foreign shipyards.
Well, where did Marshall fit in?
Well, the program was administered through his office. He was merely going to give them the department's position on cost-plus contracts with shipbuilders.
Does that include people like Reed Bradshaw?
I'm sorry, Inspector. Now you're getting into confidential matters. A subject for my investigation, not yours.
Marshall was killed on Bradshaw's boat, Senator.
Will you accept some advice, Mr. Keller?
Sure.
Let Fred Marshall rest in peace.
That's exactly the same advice I got from Marshall's assistant.
And with good reason.
I'd like to know them.
Oh, come now. You've seen them all your life. The people love a good smear campaign. They delight in having someone's name dragged through the mud.
And that's the same public that's elected you to Washington all these years, isn't it, Senator? Just seems strange that you, above all people, wouldn't respect their ability to tell the difference between a lie and the truth.
The truth I'm concerned with at the moment, young man, is a threat to an extremely important government program. All I'm saying is that any scandal surrounding the death of Fred Marshall can only destroy the objectivity of the people, no matter how highly we both regard them. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I have a meeting.
Say, where can I find Bradshaw? Excuse me, Mr. Bradshaw?
Yeah.
Wonder if I could see you for a moment? Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police.
Be right with you, Lieutenant. You boys see if you can iron this out. I'll be right back. About, Fred Marshall, huh? Something you'd like to know about the boat?
Yes, just a few questions.
Sure. Just thinking. I wasn't down there at all. Been at the elbows and work around here lately. Maybe you'd like to talk to my deckhands.
You keep a crew?
Oh, have to. We got 2 pleasure boats. Let them out to VIPs. You know how it goes. Everybody thinks he's a sailor, right? Booze flows and the boat goes. Snap gets caught in the block at the top of the mast and the prop gets fouled.
Say, excuse me, but I thought that Marshall went out alone.
Well, that's different. Fred was a sailor, you know.
You knew him quite well.
Yeah, but not as well as I'd like to. He was really quite a guy. 1 in 10 million, maybe.
Well, did you know that he went out on the boat this morning?
Yeah, I told him it was his as long as he was in town.
You lent it to him personally?
Comer like that? I made it a point to, Lieutenant. It's good for business.
Well, it's rather touchy, isn't it? I mean, dealing with government business like that?
Well, now, Lieutenant, you did say SFPD, didn't you? Not IRS?
Yes, I did. Homicide.
Homicide?
That's right. I wonder if you'd mind giving me the specifics on that government contract. The one that Marshall's office was administering.
You bet I mind. If I'm right about what I think's going on between the lines here.
What's going on is a homicide investigation.
You really like your job, don't you, Lieutenant? Gun on the hip, instant authority. Come to a place like this, collar the head man, roust him a little, give him a 3rd degree. Pretty heady stuff, isn't it?
Look, Mr.
No, you look. Take a look at all this. I laid everything I had on the line to build it from bankrupt corporation to a big money company while you hid behind the city payrolls. The authority I got, I earned. And I'm not about to stand here and listen to a lot of loaded questions somebody who's pulling his clot from my taxes. Now, anything else you want from me, you see my attorney. Unless you've got a warrant for my arrest in your pocket.
I don't need a warrant. But if you want to give me your attorney's name, I think it would be wise if he and I had a talk.
I'll do just that.
You see Bradshaw?
Oh, yeah. He's a big shot. Gave me this.
Big shot lawyer.
Yeah, one of the biggest. Get anything from the senator?
Filibuster.
Politics still interest you?
He gave me such a spiel about a general investigation into the misuse of...
Must be the lady.
If that's the price of being a public figure, I want it.
Yeah, the price can get pretty high in a crowd like that.
I got 2 men inside.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you know, I really think you would have made it through medical school. I really do, huh? Come on.
Yes, the hearings will definitely be postponed. And that's all for now, please. Mrs. Marshall just wants to be alone for a while. I'm sure you can understand that.
Where was Mrs. Marshall when she heard about her husband's death?
All right, Hank.
Fellas, come on.
No more
Give him a
pictures.
break, will you? Let's move it out. Come on,
No more
move it out.
pictures. Get back.
Caldwell,
Can we
help.
talk for just a minute?
Come on, fellas. Give us a break, will you? Move it back. Let's
Police,
go.
miss,
Move
we'd
it
like to
back,
help you get
fellas.
through.
Caldwell, come here. That's it. Let's move it.
Anna?
Oh, Mike. Please take me away from here.
Steve.
Yeah.
Check out the suite.
being there, Michael.
I didn't know. It was... Well, you see, I was just... Well, I don't keep up with the society pages. And Ann Marshall was just a name to me.
Well, thank you anyway. I just couldn't. I just couldn't have faced all those people. It's such a shock, kid. It's so awful. Boyd said you don't believe it was an accident.
I don't know anything yet.
But you suspect something?
Let's talk about it later.
No, I'm all right. I want to know.
Anna, please,
No, I have to know.
Yeah, Mike's talking to her right now. Well, I have one man inside the suite, another man in the lobby, but I'd like to get a couple more before he gets back. Right, okay. Could you tell Mike when he comes back I went to the yacht harbor?
Keller, what's going on? Where do they go?
I don't know any more than you do, Caldwell.
Oh, don't give me that. What's it going to take with you guys anyway? You better think about the league you're playing in.
Murder's the same in any league.
Will you get off that murder kick? You don't have anything that proves murder.
If you want proof, then you back off. Give us room to do our job. Down, please.
Boyd, we've got to talk.
No, it was an accident. A horrible accident.
An accident? A man used to that kind of equipment?
He had a lot on his mind. He was under a great deal of pressure.
What from?
Michael, please. Couldn't we just drop this?
Well, if I did, somebody else would start digging until all the questions were answered.
Well, if I answered your questions. Could you keep it out of the papers and off of the news?
Well, how can you know what happened?
Michael, Fred was in trouble. He was in a great deal of trouble. He'd taken money. It was all under the table, of course, mass contributions to his political campaign. But it totaled $300,000.
Kickback for a government contract?
No. It was unallocated funds from Commerce to make up for overages on a contract. Oh, it was all very complicated. It was very carefully concealed. Until one of Senator Bowen's investigators found out about it anyway.
$300,000 from Bradshaw.
How did you know that?
Just 2 and 2. Your husband was on his boat.
He'd refused 12 times. But he was talked into it finally.
By his assistant, Caldwell.
He kept pressing him. He said he owed it to himself and to his country. He said that money would put him in the Senate, would be a springboard. And in 8 years, we'd see him in the White House.
So Bradshaw could have done it?
No. I talked to Fred last night. I was in Los Angeles for a fundraising dinner. He'd been drinking heavily, and he was depressed. He was so depressed. I should have known. I should have realized. He couldn't face it. The disgrace. Bradshaw didn't kill Fred. No one did. He killed himself. I should have been with him. If I had, this never would have happened.
Anna, please. Please, Anna. Don't blame yourself. It wasn't suicide. That much I know.
No, you don't have any proof.
I'll get it.
Michael, release his body. Let him be buried with honor. Couldn't you put it down as an accident? Couldn't you do that for me as a favor?
Anna, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't accept favors any more than I can give them.
I don't understand what that means.
Just that I'm a cop.
Oh, I know, Michael, I know. You're just doing the job that you have to do. Well, I think I need a mirror. I think I need a minute to myself.
They told me there isn't any night watchman because of those locked gates. So I thought maybe one of you guys might have seen Marshall.
Sorry, man. We crashed early and we rolled out real late.
Well, does Bradshaw let you sleep on the boats every night?
That's part of the package.
It's a pretty good deal, all right. Pretty good. So what about it, Hunter? You see Marshall last night?
Yeah, okay, he was here.
Alone?
Look, man, we dig the job because we don't have to get involved. You know what I mean?
This is a murder investigation. You know what I mean?
Hey, Skip! Telephone! Thanks. Later.
Yeah. So Stillwell, what about it? Was he alone?
We crashed early and he was gone in the morning when we climbed out.
Yeah. Oh, listen, what's Skip's real name, anyway?
Why?
Well, I need it for my records. You know, they make you type everything now.
Well, he won't like my telling.
He's got one of those weird ones, huh? Yeah, it figures. Anybody with a nickname usually has got something weird on their birth certificate.
Yeah. Yeah, well, his is Newton.
Newton?
Yeah, that's a winner, huh, Newton?
Newton Hunter. I can see why he changed it. Newton. Yours is Terrence?
No, it's just Terry.
Terry, right. Okay. Thanks for your time.
Well, that's it?
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, right.
'81 to headquarters.
Headquarters 81.
This is Keller. I need a 1029 on the following subjects. Terry Stillwell, Stillwell, and a Newton Hunter, a.k.a. Skip Hunter. Also, could you check an alias on Hunter? Newton Harper, a.k.a. Skip Harper. Thank you.
Okay, but this is it. I mean, it. We got John Dimes down here asking me questions, and that's not too cool for me, you know what I mean? And this is gonna cost you, too. Yeah, because my neck is already out there, that's why. Now, you add 2 big ones on top of what you already owe me and get it here tonight. Yeah, I don't want to put up with any more sessions like I just had. I'll tell you when later. You tell me where you want me now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, about 10, 12 minutes. I got you. You get that money together.
The Potrero. Driver, stop here. There it is. You know, I've never been back here before.
Here, I'll get it.
There were some good memories here, too, weren't there, Michael? I remember the first day Andy brought you home from school. I thought you were the greatest. Taking time to notice a kid's sister. Treating her like a grown-up, not a pest.
I didn't notice you until Andy showed me that snapshot.
What snapshot?
What, I never told you?
No.
It was during the war, when Andy and I were in the Pacific. Both of us scared stiff, not knowing what we were doing there. And then one day he took this picture from his pocket, and it was a snapshot of your folks and you. It was taken right here on these steps. Do you remember it?
No.
No? Well, anyway, I asked him if I could have half of it, and he started to grin. It was the biggest grin I think I ever saw on his face. And he ripped it in half and gave me the part with you on it. I kept it until the time you sent me the one from Stanford in your cap and gown.
I wish you'd said something, Mike.
No, you didn't want to hear that.
Oh, you're wrong.
No.
No, I wish you had.
No. When I came home, I knew that you wanted to get away from here.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes, it is. It's true. You were always meant for Nob Hill. And you know what? I'll bet you the reason you didn't come back here is because you were afraid you wouldn't get out again. Isn't that right? Huh? I'll bet it is, isn't it? Come on, admit it.
You got out too, Mike.
Not too far.
Oh. Detective lieutenant, that's better than walking the beat, isn't it?
Not always.
I think we better get you back, Mike.
I got you 904. What's happening?
Somebody tried to hit Mrs. Marshall. I'll fill you in later. What about the other units? Are they
Mike,
here?
there aren't any other units.
What do you mean?
Well, there's some static at headquarters. Olson took off everybody we have.
Olson? What's his reason?
Mike, we don't know. It could have been reckless driving. So maybe somebody was high. We don't know.
Caldwell hire this driver?
But I suppose.
Unless somebody followed us from here, then he's the only one who knew where we were. Get a make, run him through R&I.
Right.
What about your luggage?
It was picked up at the airport.
Steve.
Yeah.
The luggage. Find it and find out who was with it.
Gotcha. May I have your driver's license, please?
Thank you.
I thought I made it clear that this place was off limits.
And I thought I made it clear I don't consider you the highest authority in this city, Lieutenant.
You're the one who got Olson to pull my men out of here.
I'll get him to pull you next.
Boyd, please. Michael is a friend of ours. He's just trying to help.
He's no friend of Fred's. Not with the publicity he's going to get with a murder investigation. I want to speak to you alone, Anne.
She's not going to be alone with anyone for a while.
Michael.
That's the way it's got to be until this thing is cleared up. Yes. Yeah, she's here. It's for you, Senator Bowman.
Hello? Oh, yes, Ralph. Well, thank you. That's very kind. Yes. Oh, this evening? Well, I'm not sure. Oh, certainly. Yes. Well, I'll see you this evening then.
What was that about this evening?
Michael, you must stop this. I have to pick up the pieces and go on. That's what Fred would want. But I can't do it if you insist on treating me like a prisoner. You make everything seem like a never-ending nightmare. Michael, I want to be alone. Please. I need to be alone.
Let's see. No, they haven't come in yet, I guess, sir.
Are you sure she was on a 12 o'clock flight?
No, sir. We have a record of a checkout time this morning, but nothing on her return.
She checked out this morning?
Well, yes, sir. Mrs. Fred Marshall, 8 o'clock flight to L.A. Baggage left here at 6.
Now, wait a minute. You mean she was here last night, she left this morning, and then came back again?
Well, yes, sir. It's all right here.
How long was she here?
Just last night. We picked up her bags at 11 p.m. Pacific Airlines from Los Angeles. Logged in right here. Those jet setters, they really get around, don't they?
Yeah.
Steve, did you find the luggage?
It's not in yet. I'll have it inspected as soon as it gets here.
What about the driver?
R&I says no record. Look, hang on half a minute. We gotta ask you something. How is it you're so close with someone like Fred Marshall's wife in 8 seconds flat?
Try 8 years in the Potrero.
You're kidding.
Anna Slovatska. Her brother Andy was my best pal. He's buried somewhere in the Pacific.
Well, I guess she must mean something special to you.
Right now, I want to talk to Olson.
No, I'm not telling you to pull back. Just stay cool until you hit something solid.
Look, I'm not making any charges. But I can't look the other way when there are 3 men who are anxious to have this swept under the rug. And a woman who could be the next target just because of what she knows about them.
Well, she doesn't seem too worried. She called just before you got here. Said she didn't want any more protection, no matter what you thought.
Rudy, listen to me. It's because she still thinks that her husband killed himself.
And you can't prove anything else.
Excuse me, Captain. I think we can now.
Coroner's report?
Yeah. Also, I found something interesting on Boyd Caldwell. Went to the Hastings School of Law right here in the city. Look who paid for his education.
Bradshaw Shipyards.
Caldwell worked for Bradshaw as an undergraduate. And to pay off the scholarship, he spent 5 years on the legal staff.
And he's still paying him back. He's the one who put Bradshaw in with Marshall.
It looks that way, yeah?
It looks like murder to the coroner, too. Now, there were no sling welts on the person of the deceased, which would have been the case in the event of a self-inflicted wound. The penetration of the spear in the body of the deceased indicates that it was fired from a distance of at least 5 feet. Now, from the position of the body, this would mean the gun was fired from outside the boat.
Come in, Lee, come in.
Steve?
Yeah.
That make you asked for and those 2 guys that work for Bradshaw?
Uh-huh.
Looks like you might have something, Mike.
That's it. It's the missing link. You know that guy I told you about Hunter? That's not his real name. It's Harper, like it said in the toolbox. Wanted Miami, 2 counts of assault. 1 with intent to commit murder.
Bradshaw and Caldwell. Marshall was the witness. They wanted him out of the way. So they give this guy a bonus for a little overtime.
Okay, save it. Hunter?
Inspector? What can we do for you?
You can take a ride with us.
What for? For having two names.
All right, you hold it right there.
How long will that thing keep him down?
No time. It's empty.
Look, man, I don't know anything more. I swear I don't. I didn't even know he was going to kill anybody until it was all over with, and then it was too late. I mean, it was over with then, right?
It's not over. Who paid for the killing, Bradshaw?
I don't know. Skip never told me.
Okay, book him.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, there are a couple things I know. If I tell you, will you believe me that I didn't know anything about the killing?
Let's find out.
Well, Skip said that he told whoever it is that he wanted out now, tonight, and he was going to meet him and pick up whatever it is they promised to pay him. But I don't know who, only where.
Where?
China Basin. He was going to take the boat at midnight. Okay, man, I told you about that. Now, you gotta believe me about the rest. You gotta!
The jury has to believe you, son. Take him downtown. Let's go.
Buy that?
Well, the kid has no reason to be lying now. Sure puts a lot of kinks into it, though, doesn't it?
Something else I was thinking about. Hunter works for Bradshaw. There's no reason for them to meet in the China Basin in the middle of the night.
You're right. Could be Caldwell.
Or Bowen. But how would he have known Hunter?
Well, maybe we'll get all the answers tonight.
You know, Mike, there's one other kink we gotta work out.
What's that?
Did Ann Marshall happen to tell you where she was this morning?
Annie? Well, she came in on the plane from L.A. at noon.
I know, but the hotel records say that she was in the suite last night, too.
Are you sure?
I double-checked it, Mike. I called the airlines, and they confirmed that an Ann Marshall was on the 11 o'clock flight from L.A. last night, and that someone fitting her description was on the 8 o'clock from SFO this morning.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. What would she be hopping back and forth for? And what has she got to cover up?
I couldn't figure it out either. But it does put her here in town when her husband got it. Now, if you want, I'll arrange things for tonight if you want to talk to her in private.
All right. I lied.
Why?
Because I didn't know what to do. I wanted so much to protect Fred's name and his image. And I saw how determined you were to prove that he was murdered. I felt I had to protect myself.
Did you think that I would suspect you of killing your husband?
I think you would suspect anyone of anything, Michael. Your whole life seems to be made up of suspicions and accusations.
Would I have any reason to suspect you?
I think you'd find reason if you dug deep enough. And I knew you'd dig deeper if you found out I was here when Fred died.
You told me that you had talked to your husband and that he had been drinking heavily. Is that true?
No. I sat here, and I waited for him, but he didn't come back. It wasn't the first time. So I caught a plane back to Los Angeles. I didn't want one of those early morning scenes ever again. And there was a message from Boyd waiting for me. When I got back to my friend's home, you can check it out with them. Their name is Banks. Dr. and Mrs. Paul Banks.
Thanks, Anna.
What for?
Well, the coroner's report had your husband with a normal level of alcohol in his blood when he died.
Michael, what does that prove? That I finally told the truth? Maybe it means that I'm just being clever. Clever enough not to lie about something that I couldn't be sure of. Well, Michael, I'd appreciate it if you left now. I have an engagement tonight with Senator Bowen.
Oh, sure. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, I don't think so. Senator Bowen has arranged for me to leave tomorrow. With or without your permission. Hunter?
No. Mrs. Marshall. Give me the gun.
How did you know?
We didn't. Just knew that Hunter was going to meet someone here. You really would have used this on him, huh?
Yes.
An attempt on your life. You staged that.
I left Mike to make the phone call the second I knew he couldn't change his mind.
And you figured if Mike thought you were a target, he'd never consider you a suspect, right?
I didn't think Fred's death would be investigated in the first place if it looked like an accident. Then, when you did investigate, I tried to suggest suicide, but nothing would stop you. You know, Mike, I underestimated you.
But why your husband?
You wouldn't understand.
Why should you pay the rest of your life for his mistake? Isn't that it? You couldn't divorce him. That would be desertion. That would be the wrong kind of image. but a widow, then you could start all over again. Find somebody else to keep you where you have to be.
Don't you judge me. Don't you dare judge me.
Listen, I tell you, I found a new place. It's over on Polk. Pizzas. Fantastic. Also got the largest beer mugs you ever seen. Want to give it a try after I drop the boat off?
My old man used to come in every night, sit at the edge of my bed, but he'd say, every night when the day